You've got to get used to taking risks, right? I mean, in the work, you'd be surprised at how little risks people will take. They want to stay safe because people might think something of them or what's going to happen. Let me tell you a story about Mickey Rourke, who basically, when he came out of the actor's studio, decided that he was going to start auditioning. And he said, I went, a year, 2 years, nothing happened. And he said, I made a conscious decision. He said that from now on, I was going to do something different in the audition room. I was going to take a risk. In every single audition, I was not going to do the same as everybody else. I was going to do something that stood out and was different. He said, I started getting work. I can't tell you the amount of people that take no risks whatsoever in auditioning or with parts or with the work. It's easier to stay safe, isn't it? It's easier not to walk out of the room thinking, well, I didn't mess that up. Yeah, but they probably don't remember who you are either. I've got a theory, actually. If you're going to mess up, mess up big. I mean, make it huge. Because then, it might just work. And the other part is they'll never forget you. So you might as well start taking some risks in the room. Otherwise, you'll stay stuck. I'll give you a couple of examples from my own experience. I played the lead role in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest once. Great part to play for any actors, pure chaos. But the lead role requires the actor to have a disrespect for authority. And so I decided that when I was going to audition for this, they had to feel from me that I could be that type of person. Now, I'm not saying that you walk in the room and you be arrogant for arrogance sake or difficult for difficult sake. But let me tell you, somebody will walk in the room that is a little bit like that. And they will like it. You know why they'll like it? They've begun to solve their problem. They've begun to find somebody who they think is a little bit like that. I could see them playing that. So I decided that when I go in, I would have to give an air of some sort of disrespect for them. That I didn't really, they weren't impacting me. And, I could take them or leave them. It worked. They loved it. Because that's exactly what the character was. The whole thing is about the character having some form of disrespect for authority. Another time, and this is a very simple idea, is remember the room, the room that you use in auditions. Once I went for an audition where there was, it was for a painting authenticator. So somebody that looks at paintings authenticates them. And there was paintings on, when I went into the room, it was actually in a hotel suite, and there was paintings on the wall. And I walked into the room, I thought, fantastic. I don't need to pretend there's paintings there. There's actually paintings on the wall. So all I did was I got up and I started to use the paintings and, touch them, feel them, use them, incorporate them into the work. Now, I happened to know somebody who was in the audition room all that day, and they said that nobody else did that. So it might have been, it was actually a risk. It was a risk, because I'll tell you, nobody else did it. But it might only seem like a little thing, but having the courage to get up off your backside and use something in the room might just give you the edge. It's taking a risk.